Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Tavern of Tomes. My name is R.K. Fox. I am your tavern keeper, and I'm joined today by my fellow storytellers, Kent Aldrich, Samuel Bowen, Christian Majewski, the one and only Rachel, and Alex Oak. And together we're going to weave a world of myth and legend. The walls of my tavern are lined with leather-bound books filled with blank pages. Once a week here at the tavern, we open a tome at dusk and fill its pages with stories. The world outside is dark and scary. It has its beauties, but they're hard to see at night. So, for the time being, let's leave this world and go adventure, shall we? Now, last we left off, let's see. I didn't write the intro this time, so now I have to do it off of the top of my head. Last we left off... Last we left off, the party entered a period of downtime where they were able to pursue some larger goals, do some things that they were not able to do under the immediate pressure that they had been facing up until this point. Lorenzo did a couple different things, searched for communion sites, and found direction to the Magnum Sea, specifically the center of a sort of little Bermuda Triangle situation, saying that he would be likely to find Levios there. He also spent a lot of time looking for priests and religious texts and other things of that nature that might potentially be a little bit easier to get into to help him figure out what his deal is, because right now he's kind of just been meandering, and like, religions have rules, so maybe that'll help him, but unfortunately was so guarded that he wasn't able to actually get anything out of it. He also investigated with Strella a little bit into what the big snake in the sky was, and they discovered this trio of entities, which he's concluded are the great beasts, the rulers divine, the arbiters of the Lancian sky, from to reference Weird's prophecy given to him. The other two being, so the first being Zis, the one that he's already communicated with, and then the last two being Levios and Beamos. And he also confirmed they are not gods, they're some sort of lesser entity, but still quite powerful. He was helped in some of his searches by his brother, who also helped or worked with Dicebro to help Strella look into information about her mom and her mom's relationship to the shipwright, able to sort of pass it off to researchers, saying, you just figure out what the historical relationship was, Strella, however, was more specifically looking to figure out whether her mom was natively from Lifo. All information received at this point has indicated as such. Strella also looked 4 times where her father may have rebelled or left the Cyanarchy, but was unsuccessful in that course. Lucien also worked with Strella and Vale to locate, they initially found that there were some Black Ops members of the Way of the Vasham Klinga who happened to be present still in Alano and just were not able to act because Strella and Vale were under the guard of the Cyanarchy, and they were able to locate where these Black Ops were. They're in some sort of abandoned Aedosian and Gazero church, and have not been able to actually strike out on that yet, but do know where they are. Lucien also sent a message to Grim Predation, starting a bit of a conversation regarding the weakness that he found in Myth Unending, which could be exploited, and Grim Predation just said to keep talking. Strella also sent messages to the shipwright, saying that she was sorry for failing to rendezvous and just said that she would be in contact. And then also sent a message to Adrian Andres, the individual that they worked with a little bit in Los Colores Vivos, talking about how people were still glued to their hex lights even after the hex time machine was destroyed. And Andres said that was deeply alarming and he would be there soon. Vale, in addition to his hunt for grim predation and the way of the Vasham Klinga, also managed to dismantle a psionic underground gang and recruit some of the criminals from this dismantled gang into a ring that he has yet to make any use of, but intends to use to kind of poke at the Black Ops group. Lastly, Dicebro spent his first month really just helping other people, and then the second month of his downtime trying to get his brother Aaron to come to Aleno to try and figure out what's going on with Rosewood. But he also communicated with his team to try and figure out if Rosewood should be put on death row. And up to this point, they've not really come to any conclusion. We pick up now going into the next couple months of downtime. Again, same system that we were working with last time. So quest actions, politic actions, and communicate actions. We had talked a little bit about maybe going on an expedition. There's also talk of doing something with the Black Ops group. Does anybody have anything that they're ready to start with? Anybody ready to just get going?
I know that we wanted to do like the big travel thing, but I don't remember when we had said we wanted to do that.
I think, yeah, I can't remember if other people had other things. I feel like I remember I was at a point where I was waiting to be like, all right, I'm ready to go to the...
I think we wanted to do the Black Ops thing first.
Yeah, potentially.
So the remaining ties that you have in the city, the remaining objectives in the city are just routing the Vasham Klinga, managing them in some way, shape, or form. That can be something that you pursue before or after you go on your big trip out into the Magnum Sea, but that is sort of the first thing or last thing to do in town, rather. Strella had talked about staying behind and not necessarily going on the big trip. And Dicebro had mentioned that he would stay behind if Strella didn't go. But as far as things left to do in the city that are known objectives, routing the Vasham Klinga is the last thing on your list.
Also, did Andres give a timeline of when he would come?
He did not give a timeline, but you do not know how fast Los Colores Vivos' island travels. And last you knew, it was above Dragonzoo. It was like way far north of where Aleno is.
So we've got a while, probably. So.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. Also, I'm still listening. I just forgot my notes, so I'm gonna grab those real quick.
You're good. You're good. So it sounds like you might route the Black Ops.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. How many months of downtime do we have left?
So we have 4 months of downtime left.
Okay.
In at least the expected plan. That could change, but that's how long I expect to give to downtime.
Okay.
So, and that'll basically just be the next 4 chapters. So.
Yeah.
Who wants to work on the Route the Black Ops objective?
I think Dicebro will.
Maybe it's faster. Is there anybody who doesn't want to work on that objective?
I think, Kent, you're heading that up, and we're kind of like here to support.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So really the question is who all is going to spend a quest action on this. If you don't spend a quest action on it, it will not, like, you won't be able to participate in any combat. Like, that is, we need to actually take a mechanical representation for me to get you into the door on that.
So just mechanics wise, I'm trying to think. For this episode, we're doing this 1 month, essentially.
Correct.
And so we're not going to be, so for this episode, we're probably like, I think at this point, we're all fairly like, all right, we're routing out these dudes. We're all going to go. So I think at this point, we're just all going.
Yeah, is anybody
right?
is
It's
anybody
not, like,
not taking a
necessarily-
quest action on that? Okay, so everybody's
We're all
going.
going.
I'm in.
This is okay.
I think everybody's going.
All right.
I'm easily talked into it.
Okay.
Fighting who?
All right. Who is going to make the skill check for this? This is going to impact how we're going to go about this. But who's going to make the
So
skill
what-
check?
The Veil.
What skill
like
are we
it-
specifically?
Well, it all depends on how you want to do this. I'm
Yeah.
assuming you're going to want to sort of stealthily approach so that they do not like get scared and bug off before you can get to them.
Something
Yeah.
along those lines, yeah.
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 Okay. So who then? Any of you can make the stealth check, but whoever does will roll 5 dice and take the highest of the 5.
Not me.
Not me.
I've got a.
All of us
plus
have
one
really
to this one.
terrible
Oh, got a plus one.
dex.
Dex.
Yeah. I have passed without a trace.
I would allow you to apply
I am-
that.
I am a spellcaster. Let us not forget.
Do you have what's your stealth score?
1. very good.
The only other person, Dice Bro, what do you have for stealth?
Let me check my character sheet.
Because it might not be fantastic, but you might be.
Quiet.
Oh, Stray, you've got a +5.
No, I said watch Dice Pro have a
Oh.
+5.
He's got a 4.
See?
I have a +4.
Okay.
Staying quiet.
I
That's it.
think that's the
That's it.
best in the party. So with Pass Without Trace and the +4, Dice Pro just roll 5 dice.
5 dice. Okay.
And you're going to add a
5 dice plus 4.
+14.
Very nice. Holy crap. 5th level cleric spells are kind of insane.
Oh, yeah, it's 5th level spells.
Am I
for you
taking the
guys.
highest number?
I can
You are taking
literally
the
raise
highest
the
of
dead.
5 dice.
Do I need to keep going?
I
got a
could
natural 20.
You got a nat 20.
That's a 34.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's
We
how
don't
we're-
exist.
you guys get in
Big sneaky.
stealthily. Because this is just the stealth check, we're going to run the combat using the same system we used for your infiltration. So this is spells and attack rolls. Strella, you were not here for this, so I will re-explain the rules really quick. There are
That's good
basically
because I don't remember them.
there are 3 rounds of initiative. There are no like enemies. There's just a big sack of hit points that you're attacking using the following actions. You can either attack. If you attack, you're going to make 3 attacks against the round's DC. Take the highest and roll for damage if you hit. Spells such as Booming Blade, Green Flame Blade, Spites, Hex, all that stuff can be added. Regardless of whether you hit or miss, you deal damage equal to the highest attack roll. Damage dice are doubled as normal on a crit. Then there's casting a spell. If you cast a spell that deals damage and targets 1 creature, same thing, 3 attack rolls. On a nat 20, double the damage. On a success, roll damage as normal. On a failure, damage is halved. And then if you cast a spell that deals damage to an area of effect or targets multiple creatures, we're going to multiply the spell's damage by the spell's level. We'll go over this based on the choices you make again in combat. I'm just explaining the overall thing. And then you can make ability checks if you want to like grapple or stealth or do something other. They are just less effective. I also added, following our sort of review from the last time, a check failure table. So if you do fail, something else is going to happen to give sort of a mechanical effect to failing your check. Okay? So let's go ahead and I think Let's roll initiative. We didn't do this last time, but I think I want to do it just to help give us a little bit of structure.
Yay. Oh, let's go.
We'll start with Dice Bro.
I got a 16.
You got a 16. Lorenzo?
18.
Okie dokie. Lorenzo's got an 18. Lucian?
I rolled a crispy 7
Okie
to a total
dokie.
of 6.
Ha! Okie dokie. Strella, what you got?
I think it's fitting because I wasn't here last time. 5 total.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Oh, because you
dumped
also have
decks.
a -1, right?
So I rolled a 6.
And then Vale.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I was gonna cast Radiant Weapon on you. Or Holy Weapon.
All right. So
Oh, even better.
I am gonna describe basically where you're at. You guys are gonna move basically as a party, and you're just gonna be interacting with what I throw in front of you. Because we're not looking at an infiltration, this is just a fight and kill everybody. This is probably gonna be a little bit easier to imagine than the infiltration was. So you rolled your natural 20 plus 14 to a 34 stealth. So you successfully make it up to the church without being noticed.
Can we also, before we start,
Yes.
before we dive all the way in,
Yeah.
what's the goal?
Goal is kill everyone inside.
We know we're sorry, I just realized I understand.
That's actually
like,
a good
okay,
point.
There are bad people that want to
Yep.
kill the Vale and Strella,
Correct.
Someone.
and they're here.
Correct.
What's the plan?
The plan.
Essentially, we figured out that if we were to leave the city, it is very likely this group would come hunt us down.
This specific group.
This specific group.
Yes.
So this group hasn't
And-
touched them because they're under the direct protection of the Scion. But you guys are no longer under contract, and so the only way the Scion is protecting you is you're in his city right now. As soon as Vale or Strella would to leave the city, they are immediately like viable targets because you're no longer under Scionarchic protection.
From this specific group of people. It's not like
Yes.
there's other locations, right? So there's
No.
there's
No.
20 dudes in here
This
that
is
are gonna get okay.
this is a black.
So the goal
this
is
a,
just go in and kill everybody.
Yeah, this is a Black Ops group that has been sent after Vale and Strella that there's like no functional documentation on, but there's a gap that indicates a presence.
Cool.
So-
Cool.
And my thought was essentially, if we, better to fight them now when we know where they are than them ambush us at some point when we're out at sea or somewhere else, right?
Fair enough.
So that was kind of my
That makes
thinking.
sense.
Was better
I
to
just
have this
was
fight
kind of
now
like
and here.
I wasn't sure what the point was, and it was like we're gonna kill some of them, then the rest will show up later and more angry.
No,
was
this
not-
is basically basically the idea is these guys were sent, and what's happened is these guys were sent, and functionally you guys are going to route them so they can't report back, and so that they can't hunt you, they can't report back, so nothing else will get sent out against you is basically the goal here.
Sounds good.
That indicates a presence, a neighbor band.
Huh?
That's a good gap.
Sorry,
that
had to-
indicates
had-
presence.
Yap, that indicates
Good,
presence.
that's
I had to throw that in there. I was waiting for so long. You
All
guys
right.
yap a lot, you know?
All right. Top of initiative order. You guys have successfully stealthed to the exterior of the building. I am going to assume that you guys have gone for a like backdoor entrance. Your goals for this round. So everybody's going to take one action on this round. Goals for this round are get inside the building and fight off agents. So most effective things are probably going to be athletics checks to sort of scale walls, or attack rolls to kill people. Just tell me what action you want to take. Anything is viable.
So we're inside.
You're on the exterior at the moment, but there are exterior guards that haven't noticed you that you could kill, so attack is still viable. Lorenzo, you are up first with an 18.
Cool. I'm gonna look at Vale and go, huh? And I'm gonna wild shape and let's see what happens.
Okay. What are we getting? What monstrosity of a creature?
What horrible, what wonderful, horrible things can I become? It is a D6, and I roll
3 of them.
for 3 of them. Awesome. Yeah.
Bless you.
Poisonous,
Amazing.
standing leap,
Fantastic.
and spider climb.
Always. Why is poisonous
It's
always
always
paired with
spider
spider climb?
It's interesting. It's
what
fun.
horrific thing
Yeah,
is
what
it
do
this
you...
time?
Yeah, give me the explanation.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna describe this one as. It's just a big bug this time.
We
it's
don't
just a
even
big bug this
bother
time.
with...
No, poisonous, standing leap, and spider climb. There's no reason to not be
That's-
just a massive bug.
Yeah, a massive jumping spider, basically, is all that needs to be.
Basically,
Or a gecko.
a gecko. My thought is, it's more so like, imagine if you had a scorpion that had grasshopper legs.
Okay.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna send you exactly what you're thinking of.
This is terrifying.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. That's what
Just
I've
send
got
it
in
in the-
mind.
send
So I'm
it in the
actually
chat.
really
I want to
long.
see this horror.
So I'm long.
Yeah.
I've got lots of legs, and like the big.
Yeah, the big clicking mandibles
Yeah.
again. Why? Okay. I assume you are making an attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
just gotta
imagine
remap.
your grasshopper legs just click off. You jump up onto the side of a wall, crawl around, and are able to just bear down on a creature. So with this, the way the attack works is you're going to make 3 attack rolls against the round's DC, and then take the highest roll.
I send an
Okay.
image to the general chat.
So roll 3 die and choose the higher.
Yes, yeah, and then add your attack modifier.
Oh.
A 4, a 2, and an 8.
Whoa. Okay, so the 8.
That was garbage.
What's your modifier though?
Oh yes, yeah. That's a 15.
Okay, a 15 exactly meets this round's DC. So,
Let's go.
are you going to apply like a hunter's mark to this?
I cannot because I wild shape this
You
turn.
wild shaped first. Okay, in your wild shape, you can still apply your chaos dice though. So if you wanted to roll a chaos die for damage,
Well, I already rolled a d6 for poisonous.
is that what poisonous? I thought
I think
poisonous
so.
made the creature. I thought poisonous made your target have to roll a
Oh, it's a spell. It's a constitution.
yeah, it's a
save,
constitution save. I thought.
or be
Yeah,
poison.
yeah. So that's
that's
not
kinda
gonna
useless right now.
directly contribute to damage here. So if you wanted to chaos die, so that you could buff your damage, it's up to you.
No, I won't. I'll be.
Okay, sounds good. In that case, go ahead and just roll your damage.
Alrighty. That'll be. All right, so that's gonna be 8.
Okay, sounds good. You're sure you don't want to add anything to this?
Yes, I could. How many do I get?
So just remember, these resources are like just for today. This is not your resources for the entire month. So
How many dice do I get? How many of my
equal to your
dice do I get?
primalist level.
Okay. So I'll spend 2.
I believe you can only roll 1 at a time, but it also adds
I'll
your
spend
charisma
1.
modifier. Okay, so go ahead and roll that and then add
Alrighty.
your charisma.
That'll be 10 more damage.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Do we get to know the total like damage that we need to do?
I will tell you this. The numbers are higher from the last time that you guys did this kind of fight because A, you have another player at the table, and B, you're higher level. So, next in initiative order is going to be Dice Bro. Dice Bro, what are you doing?
My only question is, won't they notice if, their whole Field Team 6 never returns? But if we're just gonna go and swing in,
Listen,
I'm
we're
not
walking
useful.
into his locker room, tall and proud.
well, I don't have any spells anymore, so I'm like, I don't have anything interesting I can really do.
If you want to make an attack roll, you'll still get sneak attack because you're rolling 3 dice, which is functionally advantage.
Are you a rogue now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
Switch
sorry.
to rogue, so I'm like, I can attack. That's about it.
It's not a bad mechanical choice. Right now, you're trying to deal damage to a sack of hit points, so...
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I'll go for it. Just 3 attacks.
Yeah, go ahead and make your 3 attack rolls.
How am I rolling so well? It's... Or if I rolled a 12, a 13, so that's a 16, a 17, and a natural 20 to a 24.
Okay, so Sam,
So-
natural 20 is going to double your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You can
I-
also apply your psychic
Can I play
blades.
anything? Do they do anything else?
I believe
They
your
do
psychic
more damage.
blades, yeah, increase your damage and it'll increase your roll.
Mm.
Which those dice will also double.
Yep.
Cool.
5d6, that's a lot of d6s.
Well, it's a lot. And it's double too. Okay, hold on. Now I need to roll.
So, what weapon are you attacking with? Give us a quick look into what has become of you now that you are a rogue.
Yeah. I didn't think of a description.
Let's start with, what do your psychic blades look like?
They will look like more. They'll be sort of more like curved in the blade, but they will kind of look like almost smaller versions of essentially what I'm thinking of, like a scimitar, kind of, so that has a little bit of a like flame kind of look to it,
Okay.
with a little bit darker of a almost a more purplish tint instead of the psionics have kind of been having this like pink tint to it. It's more a darker, more reddish version.
Okay.
Nice.
So, I believe your psychic blades deal 1d6 damage plus your 5d6 for sneak attack to a total of 66, doubled to 12d6 plus your modifier.
12d6 plus modifier.
Yep.
That's a lot of dice. 49 points of damage.
Good. Okay. So, as you are running up, sneaking around corners, tell me, what does it look like as you throw your psychic blade into somebody? How does their body react as you murk one of these agents?
I'm just gonna be nerdy and just be like, it's kind of like what happens in the Stormlight Archive when someone gets hit with a shard blade, eyes just kind of burn out.
Nice. Yeah. So the eyes burn out.
That's a cool
and then
reference.
Just cavernous area of the eye sinks in. Vale, you are up.
Is there a discernible leader in the group, like, that we can see
Right
yet?
now, you have not made it into like a central area yet.
Oh,
this
right,
is the
that's
is the entrance of the building. So you are dealing with just immediate guards.
Yeah, cool. I am, in that case, going to thin the herd a little bit, and I'll make a couple of attacks.
Yeah, go ahead and make your 3 attack rolls. Take the highest.
Cool. I rolled a 17, 15, and 12, which is fantastic.
Dang.
But that's going to be a total of...
You hit. You hit.
Yeah, 20, whatever.
Oh, and I forgot to include attack roll damage on this as well. So let's see. Your natural 20 comes to a total of what, Dice Bro?
24. Wait, hang on. Sorry, 28.
Okay. Do an
Ooh.
additional
I'm not throwing
28
that.
there. And then 17
Nasty.
plus your modifier is what, Vale?
My attack roll, it is 26 to hit.
Okie dokie. That's 26. Then go ahead and roll your damage. And
Yep,
you
I'm
can
gonna
smite
throw
on this,
a-
and you can Hunter's Mark, and you can do all the stuff.
Yeah, I will bonus action Hunter's Mark, which will throw a d6, and then I'm also going to smite at a second level.
Do you have
So that's
thirds now?
2d8. Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. So 3d8 plus your weapon plus 1d6 plus modifier.
Yep.
Crazy.
Cool, let's throw that in there. That is wait, let me just make sure. Yep, that's 35 points of damage.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Okie dokie. We are moving into Lucian's turn, and then Strella, you're on deck. So Lucian, your brother has leapt up onto the side of the building, crawled around, and bit the head off of a guy that was doing aerial recon. Dice Bro has just looked around a corner, thrown a psychic blade in a guy's eyes, burned out of his head. Vale is just great axe slicing through people. What are you doing?
I think the usual like aura starts appearing around Lucien, and as they're all doing their thing, killing people around, he's just calmly walking towards the door. And as I walk past the veil, and he's murking a guy with his axe, I just pat him on the back and I go, "Good job!" And I'm gonna cast Holy Weapon on him.
Okay. Okie dokie. In that case, this turn, no immediate mechanical benefit, but for the next 2 turns, we'll apply that to the veil.
For the rest, basically, I think for the rest of the combat.
Yes, for the rest of the combat.
Concentration up to an hour.
Yep.
You get an additional 2d8 radiant damage just on top of your attacks.
Holy crap.
And the way that it kind of happens is as I'm walking past you, you feel kind of like these spectral, like stardusty arms begin to crawl up your leg, up your shoulders, and around you, and then grip your weapon, and your weapon begins to kind of like emit this like stardust. And every time you swing it, you see the dreams of other people kind of slice through the air.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
So cool. And then last turn in this round, Strella, what do you got?
Yes. Okay. If I cast a spell that requires them to make a saving throw, is that... I'm trying to decide the best use of...
Yeah, so the way that a spell will work, is it single target or multiple targets? Or an area of effect?
It's an area of effect.
Okay, so the way that that works is we are going to just roll the damage of that spell, because does it deal damage? Okay, so we would roll the damage and then multiply the damage by the spell's level and then deal that to the round.
Okay,
wow.
great.
That's crazy.
In that case, in the last 2 months of working with my brother, studying, observing,
Yes.
I've learned a few things. And so I would like to cast Synaptic Static.
Ooh.
Yes.
Very
Let's
nice. What
Yeah.
is the damage on that? What's the dice that you roll?
It is 8d6.
Okay.
And then,
So we are going to roll 8d6, and then Synaptic Static, if I remember correctly, is a 5th level spell.
Mhm.
So we're going to roll 8d6 and multiply that by 5.
Holy crap.
It is
Okay.
almost impossible for you to not completely eliminate this round's damage with that, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Mark the spell used. Okay. Oh, these aren't great. Okay. Okay. Oh, I did so poorly. Sorry. All right, 28 points of damage.
Okay, so 28, though, multiplied by 5 is almost 150. You zero out this round. So, you guys do not take any of the damage that would have been left over, would have gone into you guys to split up as you liked. This round was flawless. The guards were not able to fight back. You've gotten the drop on them. We go into this next round. Now that you guys have been relatively silent, so there's not going to be much of a threat of this right now, but goals for this round: you're no longer in the enter the building phase. You are in the fight off agents and prevent them from escaping. So anybody who hears this fight going down might try to run. You're also trying to catch running guards. So what do we want to do this round? We're starting with Lorenzo again.
Lorenzo.
I think you're muted, Alex.
I think I am as well.
Great.
I think Lorenzo at this point he's big bug and he bites off heads.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and make an attack
I'm
roll.
gonna find a couple poor souls.
Yep.
That's better. That's gonna be a 26.
26 does hit. Go ahead and roll for your damage. I think what happens is you were already like up near the roof since you had bit off the head of like an aerial not sniper, but just someone getting an aerial view. So I think you bust through, crawl in a window, and just start biting the heads off of the people in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of crawling around. And,
Yep. Yes. Just horrifying skittering.
Yeah. Right. So let's see. That's fine. That's going to be 11.
11
No,
points of
That
damage.
won't be 11.
And
That's
you're
going to be that's not true.
Oh,
I lied.
sorry.
It's 8 plus 8.
8 plus 8,
That's
so
16.
16. Cool.
All right.
And that is
That's not the math I was trying to do in my head, Christian. That was not the math I was trying to do in my head, Christian.
I can only count to
Other
four.
math.
Did you guys know that Alex almost didn't get his citizenship because he misspelled his middle name?
That's not even true. It's not even slightly true.
okay. What is he
not
The way I
referencing?
choose
then?
to tell it.
What is he referencing that is true?
You misspelled your
So-
first name?
My middle. So let's firstly let's make sure that this is clear. I have dyslexia, and so I can never remember whether the A or the E goes first in the word Michael.
Gotcha.
And I don't
Fair enough.
spell it often enough to learn. And so that was misspelled, and I need to change that so that when I get my results in a month, they don't have the wrong name and they don't freak out.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. Very funny still.
I'm crying.
Dice Bro, you're up. Vale, you're on deck.
Yeah. Astro will kind of be looking and waiting for anyone who looks like they're gonna run
Yeah, for sure.
to then take them out. Just, waiting around the corner as they like running out, just
Yeah.
take them out.
You see a guy who, despite his best efforts to try and do it stealthily, just sneaks around a corner and then starts to book it. And that psychic blade just... Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Is it just one roll or is it 3?
Yeah,
Never mind, it's natural 20.
No!
It's 3 in a row.
You gotta stop. You're bringing bad luck on us.
Crazy.
Go ahead and roll the 12d6 plus modifier again.
Holy crap.
insane.
Oh my goodness. What the frick?
That's 55. He just walks, like the guy's like trying to run out the corner. Dice Bill's just like whistling to himself.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Just off to the side.
Crawling around Dice Pro as he just kind of... clunk, 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 clunk.
Yep. Vale, you're up. Lucian, you're on deck.
Yep. All right, cool. I am going to, find the nearest guys and do what Vale does.
Yep, for sure. You get into, now you're sort of in the main chapel space, and you see sort of up at the altar a series of guys who are all looking over papers, and as you run in, look up and see you, these appear to be some of the guys in charge, and you are able to close on them this turn.
Perfect. Because I just rolled a nat 20.
Hey, yo.
No!
Let's go.
Which,
Good
let me
night.
read off what I will be rolling.
Yeah.
2d12 plus 4d8 from Christian's thing.
Yep.
Plus 2d6 from Hunter's Mark.
Right.
And I'm putting a 3rd level smite, which is 8d8.
Yes. So that is
Oh,
12d8 plus 2d6 plus 2d12.
You know.
And as I am going to swing at these guys, Vale is going to transform into his fallen state. And as I'm swinging, I want the dreams that Christian has imbued my weapon with to transform into their nightmares. So the last thing they see is their worst nightmare coming out of them as this axe blade is chopping down in their face.
Yeah, 100%. Go ahead and make your what's the natural 20 total to?
It is a 29.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, go ahead and roll your roll your damage.
Let me 1 second.
I thought I made this hard enough. I'm not sure I did.
I don't
No,
think
we
so
rolled
either.
4 d20s. Sorry.
Natural 20s. Yeah.
Nat
We rolled more than 40-20.
Yeah, you've rolled more than 4, but four nat 20s. A nat 20 on the approach, and then 3 nat 20 attack rolls. Yeesh. I mean, that's what the 3 rolls are there for, because usually you're making multiple attack rolls per combat or per round, and so it's to make sure that
Cool.
if you're going to roll a nat 20, you get a shot. What's the damage?
So,
That's a good
on
question.
the dice alone, it's 80. Plus 5 for my strength.
Uh-huh.
And part of Necrotic Shroud is that once a turn, I can choose to cause damage equal to my level in necrotic damage. So that's another 9. So that will be a 94 points of damage.
So roll 94.
Seems very fitting.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Lucian, you're now up. Strella, you're on deck.
Okay, I got 2 ideas, but
Okay.
one of them is a little unconventional.
Okay.
There's this great spell, 3rd level spell that clerics have called Motivational Speech.
Okay.
It gives everybody temp hit points. It gives them, if they get attacked, it gives them advantage on their next roll. and it gives them advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
The really sucky thing is that it kind of sucks in this situation.
Because it takes a minute to cast, right?
Does it?
Believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, casting time
You're
1
right.
minute.
Never mind.
Okay, so what's the other option?
I'm just gonna cast Guardian of Faith.
Oh,
But
okay.
if you let me, instead of having him static, he kind of grows out of my shadow.
Yeah.
And he's walking with me.
I am happy to just let you do the straight 60 damage, the full thing this turn.
Yeah, the full 60 damage. And yeah, this just like... honestly, I don't even know what it looks like. I think as you look at it, it changes shapes.
Yes, kind of like a
depending on
boggart.
what you're thinking about.
Yes.
Kind of like a boggart. But it's not like in Harry Potter where like and then it turns into something.
Yeah.
It is very fluent.
Yes.
It's like at one point you're looking at your father, and at another point suddenly you're looking at like something else, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of just as I'm walking, it just begins to grow out of my shadow, and it kind of like reaches over around me and just starts whacking people.
Yeah, just starts rending people apart. Okay, Strella, you are last in initiative.
Cool. How do we know how many rounds?
There
is
are
going to be?
always 3 rounds in this. The next round is the hardest round, but there's only 1 more round left in this combat.
Okay, great. In that case, I don't have great things. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver, a cantrip.
Okay.
I only have 2 spell slots.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Go ahead and let's see. So Mind Sliver is a single target. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you roll 3 spellcasting attack rolls. So that should be your intelligence plus proficiency, which is a +4 right now.
No, +5.
Well, so your intelligence is
took a-
+5. Your proficiency is +4.
Oh,
So to a
+4, yeah,
total of +9.
Okay, great. I rolled a nat 20 on 1.
You're kidding.
No.
I
Okay.
mean, the statistics do hold up.
So, okay, let's see. Your level, so that should be 2d6 doubled to 4d6 is what you're going to deal on this.
Great.
What the frick?
5.
Hold on.
This is
Out
Hey,
of,
This
I
is
don't think
actually
I've rolled
crazy.
a nat 20 this entire campaign.
I don't think you
So-
have. I think you've earned it.
I think it's more than time.
But also,
Okay.
more than half of you this round rolled a nat 20.
Which means we will not touch another one for like the rest of the campaign.
That means that when I'm trying to commute with my thing, I'm not going to be rolling above a 10.
Nat 1. the whole way.
The rest of these games are going to be awful.
Yeah.
We're not going to achieve anything.
terrible.
Strella, what'd you get for damage?
A 14.
Okie dokie. Sounds good. Okay, at the end of this round, let's see. Minus 14. At the end of this round, there's 53 damage left. So, as you guys were going, guards were fighting you. You were taking them out, but you guys were taking just sort of surface damage. Amongst all of you, you need to distribute 53 damage. Nobody
I
can
got
take
90 hit points.
and nobody can take more than let's see, half of 53 is 27, so nobody can take more than 27 damage.
Do we just want to split them evenly, or? I mean, I've got 97 hit points, so
Yeah,
I can tank a bunch.
You could do
if we need to.
13 to somebody and 10 to everybody else, and that would deal it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I also have damage transfer.
Uh,
So obviously we're taking it.
This is going to be an instance where damage transfer cannot apply.
Okay,
Hey.
that was
So I can take the 13 because I've got 10 hit points, by the way.
Okay. 13
Oh, yeah.
goes
Let's do
to
that.
13 goes to Lorenzo, 10 to everybody else.
That sounds good.
Alrighty. Going into the last round, there are just a couple stragglers. These are, though, the stronger members. So some of the damage you took last round were from those leaders that they didn't actually die. They're still hanging on. They're still fighting. There are a couple agents that are lower on the totem pole that you haven't harmed. There is also, and this is something you do not have to engage with, but you can if you'd like. There are papers scattered across the altar that those higher ranking members were looking at. So you could, your goals for this round are prevent people from escape, eliminating all agents, and if you should choose to, collect information. Top of initiative, Lorenzo. I am assuming since you are still in your bug form, you are gonna just go for it.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
No, that is a 13 plus 7, which becomes a 20.
20 exactly hits this round's DC. If you had rolled anything
Alrighty.
else, you would have missed, but because you rolled a 20. Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage, and if you wish to apply chaos dice, do so as well.
Yes. Cool. Ooh, that's nice.
Dice Bro, you're
that's
on
going
deck.
to be 9 plus 20 some damage.
Okay.
22 damage.
22? Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Next initiative order, Dice Bro, Vale, you're on deck.
If I attack, would I essentially just get one roll?
If you attack, you get the
Or
3
what?
rolls. The same thing.
3 rolls. Okay.
Excuse me.
Alrighty. In that case, I think I'll go ahead and attack.
Okay. One more attack.
3 roll. Okay. Pretty sure that'll hit.
What's the roll?
Alright, so the highest roll I got was an 18 plus 8.
Yeah, for sure. 26.
26.
Yeah, 26 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Thanks for not rolling a
and-
nat 20.
Do I get sneak attack as well?
You do get sneak attack. So it should be
Alright.
66 total.
Yes. Man, I'm so used to rolling 12d6. This is weird. Alright, we got... that's 23.
Okie dokie. You deal 23 damage.
Not as good.
Vale, you're up. Lucian, you're on deck.
All right. I am just gonna attack again. And I'll ask that question in a minute. Yeah. So I'm gonna attack again with a 3rd level smite. Let me roll.
Can
won't
I
smite
also
yet.
have both Vale and Lucian concentration saves for your spells that you're concentrating on? Because you both took
Yes.
10 damage, it's just a DC 10, but it's a con save.
Yeah. I rolled a 17 on
Great.
that.
Sounds good.
11.
Just wanted to do our due diligence. Because that's
yeah.
3 dice on Vale's attacks.
I roll for the attack.
Yep.
A 6 and 8, come on baby, and an 11, exactly what I need to get to 20.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Okay.
Oh man, that was nerve-wracking for a second.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Cool. So it's 1d12 plus 68, and then 1d6.
Okay, you're doing full smite on that.
Yeah, 3rd level
Cool.
smite. So that's going to be 59 points of damage, adding in everything.
Okay, sounds good. 59 points of damage. Lucian, you're up. Strella, you're on deck.
I'm just gonna do a simple inflict wounds. I'm gonna find one of these guys and I don't know, something dream hand turn into sword. I don't know. This slice the dude.
Okay,
I don't know.
Sounds good.
I used up all my cool.
We exhausted all your descriptions in the first. Okay. Go ahead and that'll be three spell attack rolls.
Well, that's a 4, a 19, and a nat 20.
Are you kidding me?
I'm upcasting this to 4th level because I still have 2 spell slots left, which is 6d10 times 2.
Yeah, so 12d10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh,
8,
my
9, 10,
goodness.
11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay.
What is that?
Let's roll that.
Six nat 20s in this?
Yeah.
You did give us three rolls of the dice.
Yeah, to make sure that,
That
if there
is-
was going to be a nat 20. Yeah, go. What?
That is. Let me read inflict wounds real quick. Yeah. 74 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And let me read because I have a feature. Wisdom modifier to the damage you deal with cantrips. Never mind.
Okay.
Yep, so that's
Strella,
74.
Strella, you were the last up.
Yeah, seeing how well my spell worked last time, I'm just gonna do the same thing again
Yeah.
on these new guys. So another synaptic static
Okay.
spell.
Go ahead and roll your 3 attack rolls.
Okay. That's right. Big money. Okay. +9. My highest was a 12 +9. 21.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, great. So then,
And
what was it
then,
again?
yeah, go ahead and roll just 2d6, I believe is all it is.
2d6
Yeah, because it was, huh?
for synaptic static.
Oh, synaptic static. Sorry.
Yeah.
You did not even need to roll an
that's the
attack.
very first. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. I thought when you said do it again, I thought you meant mind sliver. Okay, go ahead and roll your 8d6, and then we're multiplying this number by 5.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Lucian, how much damage did you deal?
74.
Yes, okay, great. I did write that down.
Okay, 30 points of damage times 5, 150 points of damage.
100. Okay. You guys do not clear this round out. But you do kill every agent. Nobody gets away. 78 damage is dealt to you guys remaining. That's 16.
How much do you have?
It's 16 points of damage to everybody. You all can survive
That's
that.
Yeah.
You guys go. Yes.
Well, so as soon as like the last person drops, I'm gonna shout to Lucian, get all the papers, and I'm going to go to the person who I think looked the most senior.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Gentle Repose on them.
Okay. Gentle Repose is the one that just makes it like they can't die, right?
Yes. No,
Or they can't be raised.
He turned undead,
Yeah.
and wherever you cast it on freezes time for the body, and it has been
like-
a well-established thing that Revivify can be used on a corpse as long as the corpse had Gentle Repose cast on it within the first minute of death.
Yes, yeah, it extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead.
Lucian's gonna look at you, and I'm just gonna go. I can just cast Revivify right now.
Oh, cool. Well, that works then.
Unless I don't know if this works differently in your world, Reese, but like I just have Revivify.
Yeah, I mean, you need the
Yeah.
materials, but I will permit you to have the materials going into this. You guys had time to prep. You spent your quest actions on this.
So yeah, I feel like as soon as the fighting is over, like as soon as Lucian has done his damage and he sees that everybody's kind of taking care of their own people, he's like, I'm not needed here anymore, so I'm gonna start gathering up all the documents.
Yeah.
I probably would have started that before the fighting ended.
Yep.
And then yeah, I can cast Revivify on the guy. I would just first tie him up.
Yeah.
Vale, what do you want to have done with the guy over the course of this month?
Yeah, I'm thinking we take him to Verlon Shaban the 16th, and we
Excuse me, his name is Jean Valjean the Fourth. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
24601.
We take him and in extreme isolation, right? Only the most trusted jailers, right? This guy's trained, but I would like and maybe we leave him there to rot for a little while, and go do some other stuff. But at some point, I would like to interrogate this guy.
Okay, go ahead. We'll call that your second quest action. Go ahead and give me intimidation for that.
I'm good at.
Is that
Did you roll?
Yes.
Wow.
That is a nat 20 to a
That's
total
7.
of 27.
That is a lot of nat 20s, guys. Please stop. I wanted to talk to a god later.
You guys are cursed for the rest of this downtime. What do you want to know? Give me a brief outline of what you want to know.
Man. Who sent you? What were your specific orders? How motivated will they be once you disappear? Yeah, those are 3 broad things.
So he was sent by HQ, sent by the headquarters on the Isle of O, on the continent of Omersal. They were sent specifically to kill you and Strella. And some of this is also information that you get from the documents. And then the last piece was, they sent back weekly communication from Alano, and if that's maintained, they won't go looking for him.
Gotcha. Does he tell us how to do that? With the 27 intimidation?
With a 27 intimidation, he gives you the route that his communication was following, as well as the kind of stationery he was using.
Cool. I'll, since I think we're probably going to be hopping on a ship, I will see if Jean Valjean the 16th can help me maintain the illusion that
For sure.
Yeah. Also, hostage situations are so much easier with Revivify. You can just kill them and then raise them from the dead later.
I feel like there's probably some laws against that. Some Geneva Convention.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Information from a Minecraft torch.
It's so stupid.
One of my favorite things
All
in
right.
existence. It
The
doesn't
information
belong
you
to me, but I
guys
want it so
receive.
bad.
The information you guys received from the documents you collected. Firstly, it was documentation of the reasons for arrest, which Lucian, you said you were collecting. So it officially details as public knowledge for you the individual that the Veil killed, known as Father Ermolai, who was a priest in the Order of the Ghostslayers in a small village on Omersal. And then Strella is just being hunted for practice of witchcraft. It also, you find a little bit of a paper trail, communication with Grim Predation about the continued threat of Vale and Strella that they are still about, as well as their known associates, Lucian, Lorenzo, and an individual that they have not been able to place an identity on.
Yeah. Wonder who that could have been.
I wonder who that was. And that was with Grim Predation, which are the guys
that you were most recently talking with.
Okay, cool.
So Grim Predation, you now know that Grim Predation has you as an ID'd asset and associate of an international fugitive.
Cool.
The last piece
How
of...
can I...
Sorry.
How can I use this for my advantage?
The last piece of documentation that you find are internationally recognized papers licensing to kill Strella and Vale if they are civilians, which was really the sticking point. Up until recently, you guys were not civilians. You were a militarized group under the protection of the Cyanarchy. You had recently become civilians again. All right. Any quick actions? This took a lot of our time for this chapter. Any quick actions we want to take if we're not satisfied with this month's activities?
Yeah. I'd like to send yet another letter to brother.
Okay.
Just be like, if I can put in some information that is just like only he and I would know kind of thing, just, you know, something from our childhood that he knows, like this is me talking. Just again, same thing. I'm here, help sister, all of that.
Okay. So yeah, same communication that you've done before, but just with specific info that you feel nobody else could know. I think you're not gonna get a response to that one.
Fair.
All right. Any other actions that people want to take? Lucian.
So, how are the relations, or what international laws are there between the Throne Guard Concord and the Cyanarchy?
What do you mean?
Could I? Well, Grim Predation, which is one of the, you know, major associates of the entirety of the Throne Guard Concord.
Yes, yeah, one of the holders of a throne. Yeah.
If you know, you read the documents in a certain way, you could say that I was aligning with a fugitive. On the other hand, if you read it a little bit differently, you could say that the Throne Guard Concord, or Grim Predation, and by association the Throne Guard Concord, was doing black ops operations in another country, gathering intel on citizens, not just citizens, high officials.
So this Black Ops group that you took out does not belong to Grim Predation. It belongs to...
There is a paper trail
the Ghost
that they were working with Grim Predation.
So the paper trail, I should clarify. Paper trail doesn't indicate that Grim Predation was working with the Ghostslayers. It indicates that the Ghostslayers were telling Grim Predation, hey, you guys already bugged off because you thought you solved this problem. The problem still exists. And Grim Predation was not engaging that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understood that there was an exchange there.
No, there's an exchange basically of Grim Predation going, we did our due diligence. So Grim Predation at the beginning of the campaign sent operatives legally to go investigate. They were assuaged by the alteration of the wanted posters and the pardon that you guys arranged very early on in the campaign. So Grim Predation backed out. The Ghostslayers were like, hey, you didn't do what you said you were going to do, so we're inputting our own Black Ops people and trying to convince you that this is still a threat to our shared religion.
Okay. I'm gonna keep the implications of like all the Ormar Zell stuff in my back pocket then.
Okay.
For now, dealing with the Grim Predation stuff, or maybe even more, dealing with the threat on the two of them specifically. Can I use my second action to try and do as much with the documents as I can to set up a messenger so that information keeps going to O for as long as I can, because I'm probably not going to be able to keep it up forever, but to stall just a little bit. Longer,
for sure.
I already did that.
And or destroy any like evidence of the stuff that they are being hunted for.
Yeah, for sure. So here's what I'll say. Go ahead and give me We'll call this a persuasion check, and in concert with Vale's communication for this month, you two could set up the necessary paper trail to make it appear that the Black Ops group is still working. You do need to hit a DC 25 on this because this is your second quest this round.
I'll help
Yeah,
with
no,
that.
that's you'll
Okay,
help.
Strella will help.
Yeah. Because I was gonna just try and tie up any loose ends and with this. So
Can I guidance myself?
Yes.
Okay,
what do you need?
perfect.
Persuasion?
Yeah, because I rolled a 24.
That exactly
With your
gets you there.
help. And yeah, I need the little push from the guidance.
Yep.
So yeah, that's a 25.
All right. So, Strella, Lucian, and Vale set up communication to the Ghostslayers headquarters, ongoing to create the illusion of the Black Ops group. All right. I think follow-ups. The only other follow-up we need is from Lorenzo.
Honestly, I don't think Lorenzo has much
Okay.
follow-up on this.
Yeah, sounds good. You're just
He's
waiting to
kinda
get
like,
on your boat.
I was here to help out. Lorenzo wants to be on a boat, as per usual.
All right. In that case, we're going to end this chapter of Tavern of Tomes. Anybody got any plugs they want to do before we go?
Get this round.
Magic Missile Minis and Kin. Check us out.
Ye-
Check out Kent Aldrich on Substack. I finally have things on there,
Woo.
as I've been promising for, probably a year at this point, but there's actually things there, so go read them.
Nice. If there's nothing else, thank you all for joining us. You're always welcome here at the tavern, and come back next week because this story is not over yet. We love you all. Good night.
Bye. Peace.